Abby and Chance have been managing well with co-parenting Dominic since she cheated with the boy's biological dad, Devin, and moved in with him, as far as we can tell. But all that may be about to change with the drop of a cryptic new Young and Restless teaser. Devin recently mentioned in passing that when it comes to Dom, he never has contact with Chance as the nanny takes care of the handoffs when the child passes from one home to the other. We had to wonder, was that arrangement put into place by the detective? If so, it's understandable he wouldn't want to get a regular glimpse of his ex-wife's bliss with her bestie turned live in love. The last time we saw them cross paths was at the gala and Chance was pretty distracted given he was on duty. It leaves one to wonder at the level of bitterness Chance is still harboring toward both Abby and Devin and the situation as it played out. Despite a romance with Sharon being teased, Chancellor has yet to move on. What then might be coming next? We do know that the storyline picks up again this summer, perhaps once Chance is done dealing with Cameron Kirsten's reign of terror, and change is in the wind. A cryptic Young and Restless spoiler for summer released in So-Day warned that Chance surprises Devin and Abby with a decision that will forever change the dynamics of their relationship. We can think of several directions this could go. Letting go, would Chance decide to cut the ties that bind him to Abby and Devin by relinquishing his rights to Dominic? It's certainly a possibility as we never see him and the boy interact on-screen. The writers may have conceived this plot point so as to not have blurred lines moving forward if Chance is destined for a new romance. This definitely would change the nature of their interactions in the future, as they would no longer be co-parents. We have to cringe at this, however, as Chance has been the kid's dad for as long as the tot can remember, and he'd surely miss spending time with him. That said, he's still young enough that if Chance were going to let go, now would be the time. Fighting back. Conversely, the beleaguered detective might decide he resents Abby and Devin's happiness enough to rattle them with a custody suit. If Chance were to go for custody of Dominic, it would certainly change the dynamics amongst the trio, and not for the better. This seems the least likely possibility as, frankly, Chance would be well aware that he'd have a better chance of convincing Phyllis to turn herself in than of winning a custody battle against Dabby. Saying farewell, Chance's surprise decision could involve the detective switching gears in his professional life, which could mean a move. Chance had many conversations with Sharon as he struggled with being a cop in Geno City and questioned if it was what he wanted to do moving forward. He soon got stuck into the Phyllis case, and now Cameron's turned up on Sharon's doorstep, so he'll need to deal with all of that first. But perhaps he'll decide to leave the police force this summer and leave town to pursue a different dream. We wouldn't want this to be the case for a bunch of reasons. 1. He's GC's only police officer. 2. He's adorable and available and much needed in his age range. 3. He's a legacy character. And 4. We kinda liked his chemistry with Summer, who may very well be single soon. Saying hello, perhaps Nate will decide to sell the penthouse and move into the father knows best house with Victoria now that Elena's gone. Chance may decide the Chancellor estate is too big for him to rattle around in all alone and move in across the hall from Abby, Devin, and Dom. That would definitely change the dynamics, especially if Abby starts to feel drawn to Chance again whilst living in such close proximity. What do you think Chance's decision will involve on Young and Restless? How would the dynamics change with Abby and Devin as a result? Let us know your take on the teaser in the comment section.